Hello. If you aligned here, it is for a reason. Okay, there's something here you're meant to hear. There's something here that you are meant to hear, to digest, to absorb, to resonate with. So let's get into it. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Okay. There's no words, genuinely. I don't know if you know what you did. Okay. I'm seeing this card here that says let it go. Oh my gosh. And I don't know what this is, like an animal or a person. Something is on the ground and the leaves are, all the dead leaves are all around it. And there's this tree. But it's almost like the decay, like, wow, like wow, okay, like your vessel, these old programs, all these things rooted in fear. Oh my gosh, they fertilized the ground. Okay, 144, they fertilized the ground so that new life could come forth and manifest. And that is exactly where you are right now. And this image literally has, like, it's so beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. And it says, let it go. It's like, let it go. Let go of what happened most recently, whatever was going on, situations that were just, people that were just, making you annoyed, scared, very fearful, some of you. And it's like, let it go, because you absorbed everything that you needed from that to be able to become wildly successful and abundant from it. So let it go now. Wow. Okay. And because you are someone that like you could be someone that's very self-aware, where like you're just never the same. Genuinely, you're never the same, and you're always doing, like, there's inner work, but if there's not inner work, there's these things happening outside of you, and you're going through this and the dark night of the soul, and then there's a tower moment, and then you're down bad and you're crying and you're literally falling apart, and then it's like no one around you even knows what you're going through, and then they think you're like the same every day because everyone else is just the same every day, because they're refusing to let go of these old programs. Someone said, I shall meditate more. But that's a message, you guys. Definitely meditate. Okay, I need to do it, but every time I've been trying to do it, I just knock out. You could be very, very exhausted right now. Anyways, so it's like, where was I going? Oh my gosh, this is the worst, guys. You could resonate with having a brain like this too. Like, once it's gone, but sometimes it just comes back. But yeah, let me touch on the meditation thing and like rest, guys. Literally today, I like walked into like my room, and I just laid on my rug, and it is not comfy at all. It is the floor is like rock solid, and the rug is very uncomfortable, and I just knocked out for like an hour. So you guys could be waking up feeling even like more tired, or just like taking naps when maybe you don't really nap that much, but you could just be feeling really called to rest. It is because your vessel is literally trying to, this is insane, these messages. So a couple days ago I was receiving the message that like needing to rest or meditate, whatever, to be able to, because it's like your vessel's trying to catch up to your soul, to the expansion of your consciousness, or rather the realignment with your highest self. And so right now what's happening is because you literally are catching up now, and it's like you are aligning. It is an integration, so you are now integrating the lessons. It's like your body's in like rest mode, and the your spirit and the Holy Spirit, all of it is just all throughout you, and it is taxing on the vessel that is in it's like, yeah, you as who you are, your essence, you just boom 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 boom, like rapid fire, spitfire, I receive all these things, right? You move like that. But your vessel, oh my gosh, I was not expecting this, okay, to come through. So whoever you are, when you were younger, or maybe like a teenager, just you're younger, okay, chills. So you you experienced so much fear. You experiencing so many things that like, and people were like instilling fear in you. You were some of you were like walking on eggshells in spaces that should have felt safe. And so your vessel, your body was anchoring that fear into your subconscious. Okay, guys, I literally was like, in this class I was literally talking about, oh, the subconscious and the ages, like from when you're 0 to 6, it's like you're in a dream state, theta or something. And whatever like you receive the program, it could be love, it could be fear, okay. And for you're probably someone that's like been through a lot, especially you aligned here. So it's like, then that went into your subconscious, and boom, you locked it right there, and you started living out of that program, okay. And so essentially your body it has anchored this level of fear. And okay, right now I'm receiving that like one of you guys, or many of you who are watching this, when you listen to like other people or spiritual videos, or literally anything, or even this, like you could be receiving downloads of information, like codes in you are literally activating as you were listening to me. So it's like, if that happens, I need you to know something, like those same codes are not going to activate in me. And it's like, it's because of your unique expression, what you've experienced or perceived in your past lives, or I guess other timelines, okay. And so just, if you feel called, like please share, because like you have no idea who can help, and genuinely like it could literally help me too, okay. So just, but yeah, that's a message for someone. But anyways, so it's like this fear, these old programs are rooted into your vessel, okay. So this is the vessel, and in your spirit, one with God, okay, you're just like, I have a big mission, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that, and like you're like moving like this, and this one's like, nope nope nope, I'm not moving because it is safe to stay still. Then it's like, what's happening now is this integration, and so something had to shake things up so that you could finally lift up out of this, like I see your feet, and I see like roots coming out of your feet, okay. and that is the subconscious. For the roots always reflect the fruits. The roots are the belief systems or whatever, like the thoughts that are repeated, they become a habit, and that becomes your belief system. That those are the roots, okay? That is what is in your subconscious, and the fruits is how the fear manifests. This is an insane channel. Wow. Okay, let me just keep going. So essentially, that integration that is happening, yeah, is forcing you to, it's like just, I'm hearing sledgehammer, like you just go boom, and you're just ripping those roots out, and you're finally breaking out of it, and that is painful. For that is like all you've ever known. That was your comfort zone. Wow. When I was going through a really, really dark time in my life, when I was little, or like maybe it was early teens or something, I don't know. But I had this little thing on my mirror or something, on like a dresser, and I can't remember exactly what it said, but it said something like, the only way things change is when we change, or something like that. And it was like, it really just stuck with me, gave me a lot of hope. So it's like, you had to be ripped out of that, and you like fall like on your face, you fall on your hands, and your hands get scratched and gouged up, and it's like, it's not a very comfortable process. It is far from it. But then you get up and you realize you're free. And that's exactly why you aligned here. That's exactly what's going on with you. You went through something painful these past 2 months that's very significant. A lot of old programs are rising to the surface for you to clean the slate and be like, hello to literally your highest timeline. Okay. That is so incredible. I should just be like, thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gratitude is very powerful for you right now, because I'm just gonna give your thanks, your grace, and your literally put out some love and some gratitude at this time. So I titled this, I don't think you know what you just did. In this most recent season, you could have been faced with deep-rooted fears. You could have had people in your energy whose vibes were in resonance with the ones or the one who hurt you the most in your life, causing you to actually spiral. These past 2 months were significant because they were igniting your fears to reemerge to the surface so they could be released. It's not because you're behind or because you're not where you want to be. Like, you guys, literally, some of you are perfectionists and like could be very, very hard on yourself. But like I said, it's because your soul, it's like your soul knows like all these beautiful things like it is meant to align with, but it's like the vessel, the ego, it's like rooted, parts of it like rooted, that are rooted in fear, are like, it's not in vibrational alignment, not to the capacity in which it can be, okay, like with your spirit. And so it's just gonna feel like garbage sometimes, okay? But it's to release that so that you can come back into union. I feel like my foot is about to fall asleep. Okay. Yeah, you guys could be perfectionists. Yeah. And like you could feel like, oh my gosh, I was doing so good. Like what happened? I thought I healed this. I thought I've been healed this trauma. I thought I just listen. It is yes, or it's not because yeah, you're not where it's not because you're behind or um whatever. It's because you unlocked a level through aligning yourself to a higher frequency, which gave you access to a powerful tower moment that had the ability to ignite old and deeply suppressed wounds to the surface so you could sift the lessons out. Okay, you could sift through, sift, and then delete the fear and that feeling of like, oh, I'm a victim, you know. You're not at the mercy of it, you are the creator of it. Wow. And because you're someone who has experienced so much pain, when things get better or when there is some relief, you stay. You literally stay put. So, how can God get you to move when you're refusing to let go of something that you perceive as like keeping you safe? Okay? Literally, this is done by taking it away, also known as abandonment. But the thing is you know that like true love, unconditional love, it can never leave you, for that is literally like the only truth that exists, and it is an unconditional love can't leave, for it is who you are, for it is God, for it is guys, you understand, like how can it leave you if it is you? And whatever was leaving you, whatever left you in your life was illusion. It was fear. It was leaving you. Oh my gosh, guys, the purpose of pain, don't even get me started. So powerful. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to go through what I went through again. But I can now say, like, damn, I'm grateful. Yeah, you guys, my foot is like falling asleep, so I'm just gonna like chill. I'm like trying to be so careful. Okay, let me just go on with this message. I need like a stand. I had like this tripod, but I'm like, I want like a mini one, like something really tiny, like a little mini tripod. Okay, this will have to do. Okay, so also if you guys feel called to like do something like this or in the future or whatever, guys, literally like your life is just test things out, like just have fun. Like for me, I was like, oh, I have to like be like this, or I have to do this, I have to do that. But it's like the messages where I'm like, I'm just myself, people are literally like, oh my gosh, this helped me so much, like blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh damn, like because the amount of videos I literally deleted because I thought they weren't good enough. And then like when like days I put myself down so much like for a video, and then people are like, and then that's when people are going crazy over like, wow, oh my gosh. And I'm like, what? So it's just, I don't know, I'm learning so much through this too, because I also have these beliefs where I'm like, oh, I have to be like this, I have to be like that, oh, I won't, you know, people won't align here if I'm talking like this or if I look like that. But it's like, no, I'm just learning like, okay, what happens if I'm just myself, if I'm just totally and completely myself, like what would happen? and it's been working out. So that's a message for you. um okay, yeah, so yeah, by taking it away, by cutting the safety net, by removing the false illusion of comfort. And when you rise from the pain and see the pain as a lesson with a purpose of elevating, then you take off. Guys, you unlocked a tower moment. Don't you understand? Like every new level, unfortunately, fortunately, has some kind of like tower moment. It has something that's gonna like wake something, like ignite something in you, the truth in you, okay? This tower moment is titled The Removal of Old Programs, okay? And this was a powerful one. You guys understand, like after a tower moment, then you rise, and then after through that rise you make it to a new level, and in that level there's a new obstacle or challenge or whatever, and that feels very painful, but your soul's very excited because it knows what's on the other end of it, you know? Yes, and then that is literally when you take off. You guys, yeah, this was a powerful one. Your lessons and um, your lesson and standing even more firm on your foundation and being more rooted in who you are and your purpose. Wow, this was a result of the tower moment. On the other side of this is the sun. You have risen out of this as an even more grounded version of yourself. And at this time, you really could be in this energy of like playing no games. Like you could feel tired, and you could also feel like, oh shoot, like what if this happens again? What if this person comes up to me again? Or what if? Like hypothetical situations could literally be going crazy in your brain at this time, or I don't know, like recently they could have been. But you could also just be like, have this energy, just, you know, like you're not playing games. Yeah, a lot of hypothetical situations or conversations could be playing in your head. Just reground yourself, go out in nature, or at least sit by a window, get some sun, drink a lot of water, and have more fun. So at this time you could be feeling like more called to you could be feeling called to just like have more fun, to just loosen up. And like what's actually insane is like you went through something that like would have been so hard for you to just get out of in the past, and this is truly just, this is how resilient you are. You go through it, those emotions, you go through it, you feel it, and you freaking rise out of it every single time. Like in my last video, I literally said only you could go into a world like of darkness, and I don't even mean like the world, like Mother Gaia. No, she's beautiful, she's divine, but I'm talking about what you experience, your world, and then come out of it even brighter. So just hold that space for yourself. Okay, wow, 1, 2, 3. I've been receiving that message a lot, so 1, 2, 3, I think that's like a new beginning, you guys. And just like that, you have no idea. So yeah, but anyways, I'm saying like, so at this time, like you could be feeling more inclined to do things that you actually enjoy, because your focus for a long time has been like rooted in fear and like all these things, but like you didn't even know it at the time, but your attention to it. I saw this thing that was like, you pay for experiences with your, when you buy experiences when you pay attention to it. For where your attention goes, energy flows there, and maybe it comes right back. So it's like, and then you react to it, and then you're like, oh. But you see what I mean? So it's like, that's how powerful you are without even knowing it. Oh my goodness. And this literally happened like probably your whole childhood too. Without even knowing it, you were literally igniting these things, these terrible feeling like situations to keep manifesting, because you were igniting it with your fear, with your attention, with your light. So right now it's like, because you have risen above this level and you've come out of it, and it's like not even like a beautiful, like, oh my gosh, light little fairy butterfly. No, someone today was commenting, I think Brit, I think that's your name, or maybe it's someone else, I don't know, but it was talking about like a moth. No, it was someone else, I believe. But Brit, shout out to you. I think, I don't know, but was talking about like this brown moth that they saw, and it was so beautiful, and they were like so drawn to it. But that literally, that's what this feels like. Is like you came out of this most recent season as like this beautiful moth. And it's like, when I think of a moth, I think of like the dark, like when it's night out. Okay, I think of like darkness. Like this is like a dark feminine energy. This is like you now, and I say feminine, like this is energetic. Okay, and so what this is, it's like you have this like self-assurance and like who you are, more than you probably have ever before. But you are like, how can I explain this? That is why it's like you're like exhausted, but it's also just like that intuitive, receptive aspect of yourself is just done playing games, and they're just, it feels very sovereign. Yeah, it feels sovereign, and it feels, I don't know, so grounded. You could be very like, a lot of people are intimidated by you, and especially at this time, a lot of people could be like, oh shit, like what the. So yeah, it's like you emerge out of this darkness, and you're just flying around, and you're just so beautiful. But it's like you could have also doubted your intuition a lot, or like over explain yourself and all these things. It's like you could find yourself doing that less and less and less, and just like tuning in and listening to yourself and actually honoring it. Don't you see how incredible this is? Like how incredible you are in like your path and everything. This is unheard of, genuinely. Okay, now finally I have this to wrap things up. This is, I actually have no words. This says, Venus is a way shower of light, emanating the fifth dimensional reality of divine wisdom and spiritual love. Her appearance signifies the ability to rise again after a dark night of the soul. What did I say? Theta. There's no way it says theta. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. Guys, I literally was talking about theta, the dream state. Theta brainwaves occur during deep relaxation, such as when meditating and dreaming. This is magical, y'all. And facilitate both insight and healing. Relax into your natural power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. You guys, before you go to bed, right when you wake up, start putting programs into your mind. Start saying affirmations. My next message, I'm gonna have to do something about like your future self because I had so many messages coming through, and that has to be my next message. Okay, yeah. For the sake of time, that's gonna be the next message. But I'm like, no, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I'm just gonna tell you this. Imagine your desired reality and then speak in this present moment as if it's done. So like for me, I've always wanted to feel free. I've always wanted to feel safe. So I just imagine my future self like under a tree in like my garden and just being like, I am finally free. I feel so safe. And I literally felt the change in my body. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. I felt happy. Like I felt happier when I said that. So just that's a powerful one that you guys could try. Yes, and facilitate both insight and healing. Relax into your natural power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. You are ready for higher understanding and to see things in a new and more positive light. Trust in your magnetic ability to attract all that you want and need into your world. So like I said, guys, you could be called to be having more fun. And if you haven't really felt that call, do it. Have more fun. Like guys, for me, I'm playing like card games. I want to play like this old game I used to play on my computer and stuff, and it's like, don't take life so seriously. You have taken your life seriously because it was very serious, but now you get to like rest and just a little bit like balance it out with some fun, with play, with things that like light you up to relax your vessel. Okay, and when you are relaxed, you're receptive. When you're receptive, you receive, and when you receive, you elevate, and when you elevate, baby, everything changes. What a beautiful message. Trust what your heart yearns for. Look at what I'm saying, guys. Manifestation will happen readily and organically as you take confident and committed steps that honor your heart. Reach for what your soul most wants and needs. Guys, be super conscious of where you're putting your focus at this time because you're literally paying for that experience. Put it on everything you want to create, everything you're excited about, not all that. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you be truly held. God doesn't want you to be a doer. God wants you to surrender. That which may currently seem beyond reach is more attainable than you know. What is calling to you at a deep level is genuinely destined for you and is even now finding its way into your life. Let your passion inspire your confidence and courage to continue. 333. Guys, and on the other side of this, boom, what do I see? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. If you do that, that is what you receive. That is what you will receive. I might share this message that I have on my notes, my laptop, tomorrow, but I titled this, When You Pour Into You, Your Blessings Stay Forever. 3333. There's no way. Oh my gosh. You guys, I have so much coming through. I'm just gonna have to end it, like, genuinely, I don't know. You are aligning with so much. You are aligning with so much. Your whole life is gonna be different. Oh my gosh. Okay. It doesn't take time. It takes alignment. And one of the ways you align is through your focus. Where are your eyes going? What are your ears entertaining? What are you engaging with at this time? You guys, last night I saw the aurora lights where I like live, and I've never seen them. And genuinely I was like, wow. The collective consciousness is rising. People are stepping into their authenticity. People that were living in fear are allowing themselves to be seen at this time. We are creating shifts in this beautiful earth. Like Mother Gaia is literally rejoicing. There's so much. I'm receiving, like, even with like, I've been receiving the word celestial, celestial, celestial. I don't even really know what it means. So if you guys know, just let me know. But even with like intergalactic things, guys, like there's there's so much happening right now. So, but anyways, I'm just gonna end it here, but I will continue that message in my next video. And yeah, I will see you there. Okay, I'm so proud of you. That was so much came through in this message. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud, and I'm so grateful for you aligning here with me. This is such a beautiful, special space, and I appreciate you and your existence so much. There's beautiful chills. So yeah, I love you, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.